Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about how to pick your travel yoga mat. There's so many different options out there with so many different variables to consider, like weight, grip, environmental friendly, foldable, rollable. There's just so many options out there. So I think that, of course, there's great blog articles written, great lists out there, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about how I picked mine and how I recommend you can pick yours. So I actually travel with a Chin Mudra yoga mat that's meant for Ashtanga. So it's like the Ashtanga Pro Series Chin Mudra mat. It was actually a gift from my wonderful boyfriend who got me this mat. And it's awesome in terms of grip and in terms of cushion. You can see that this is a couple millimeters thick. So that means that when I'm doing any asana that's on my knees, I get all that great support on the joints, because if your mat's too thin, you know, it can hurt. And often you can be practicing on cement floors, on rocky kind of terrain, or on even hard tile floors. Like, these surfaces are all pretty tough on the joints. It's not a really nice soft wooden floor that you might expect in a yoga studio out in the West. So I like this for the cushion as well as the grip. It's known for having really strong grip. Because on Ashtanga, you know, there's a lot of vinyasas you go through again and again and again, and you're sweating and you're moving, and it's so fast-paced, so that the grip is really important for me. It's also durable. Since it's such a heavy-duty mat, it is over 5 pounds. It's so heavy, but it's really durable. I've traveled in the past with these very light eco travel mats that aren't even 1 pound, and they're really light and thin, and I actually had the unfortunate occurrence of having mine kind of disintegrate on me. It was so light and the grip was awesome, but it shredded my fingers. The mat shredded a little bit. It kind of like melted in the Thailand sun. I shouldn't have had it in the sun in the first place, but alas, I'm here now with this, my nice heavy duty thick mat. So when I want to give you advice for picking your travel yoga mat, I want you to think about where you're going to be traveling. If you're going to be traveling to predominantly beaches and you want to do a lot of beach yoga, try it out actually maybe not even getting one of these rubberized or PVC mats or one of the environmental alternatives, because they are not great for sun. They really aren't. And so if you wanted to get like a yoga mat blanket, they sell these mats now that are 100% cotton, so you can actually wash them in a bucket. You can roll them like you would a shirt. It's really cool. Also, I would encourage you to get a mat if you're going to be traveling, even to hot countries, or to, you know, you're backpacking and weight's an issue. I am a backpacker. I just have a backpack, but I still travel with a 5-pound yoga mat, which is kind of insane, I know. But they let me use it as a carry-on, which I really appreciate. I just have a yoga strap bag, and it works for one of my carry-ons on the plane. Never been questioned, never had a problem. So when you're looking at getting your yoga mat, think about the texture of the mat you want. Do you want a kind of mat towel that you can fold easily? Do you want something that actually, instead of rolling like the traditional yoga mat, you can fold? There's awesome ones by so many different brands, these foldable mats. Do you want something heavy like the Life for Me mat? That one's actually about 5 pounds as well, very heavy, but awesome in terms of having, on the mat itself, it gives placement cues for the hands and the feet, great for positioning, also excellent cushion. Jade Yoga does a great travel mat. I love the Lululemon Unmat. That's decent weight and really awesome grip. But again, none of these can be in the sun, so you have to be careful if you want to be a beach yoga practitioner. When I practice beach yoga, I just use a big sarong that I use, and I put rocks around the edges. But if you wanted to continually practice on the beach or on sandy surfaces, use the yoga mat towel. Also, it could work for your own towel, I guess, if you needed in a pinch to have a blanket or to use a towel in an emergency. Your yoga mat could function in that, and that's pretty cool. It's also washable, and having yoga mats that are tougher to wash, you know, you need a rag and soap and water, or water with a little drop of soap. Different qualities, right? Different mats have different requirements for washing, so that's also something to consider. But I love grip, number one importance, because I sweat so much practicing yoga, especially in hot, humid countries. Cushioning. How much cushion do you really need for your knees? How important is that? Weight. If you want something heavier or lighter, foldability or rollability, does that matter for you? And then also your washability. If you're a person who cares about environmental friendly, there's awesome mats out there that are not made of any plastics, and they also are even biodegradable. So checking out all those variables is really helpful for finding a yoga travel mat that's right for you. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them. Drop me a message at wildyogatribe@gmail.com, or else I'll see you guys over at my blog, wildyogatribe.com.